One of the wide receivers I want you to sit this week is Mack Hollins. Let's talk about Mack Hollins here. Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller were just activated off of the injured reserve list, and they should be returning very shortly to the Vegas Raiders lineup. I'm not sure if they're going to play this week, but at least their activation is a warning sign that Mack Hollins, the day to sell was 3 days ago. Okay. But even with those wide receivers, those receiving options out, because Waller, even though he's a tight end, he's still like a wide receiver build. Hollins hasn't been much more than a high risk wide receiver 4. In fact, he's finished as the wide receiver 54 and 44 each of the last 2 weeks. He's projected only a 13% advantage per PFF against the New England secondary. You're thinking, oh, 13%, that sounds great. It's actually not at all. PFF, remember, gives these advantages from 0 to 100, and the average is 50. And so for Mack Hollins to have a 13% advantage, that's not very good. It's mostly that there's like an 87% advantage of the coverage of the New England secondary that PFF is projecting over the Mack Hollins matchup. If you like the content, make sure you're hitting that red subscribe button. So trusting the likes of Mack Hollins is just so risky now that we're in the playoffs. If you're in best ball, fine, whatever, like a fluke play can happen. But I'm telling you, you should consider Elijah Moore as a priority, Jahan Dotson, or if you want to take a deep cut, Jameson Williams over Mack Hollins if you want like a similar tier type of wide receiver that's probably available. So I would consider picking up Elijah Moore, Jameson Williams, or Jahan Dotson if you had been relying on Mack Hollins the rest of the going into the fantasy playoffs.